If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC24, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC24 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Oh, guys, where do we begin, man? Where do we begin? Listen, man, I tell you guys every single time we do the rant videos, right? There's two different versions of myself. There is content creator Inception that will do his absolute best to not be the real version of me, right? To give you guys a good experience for people that still continuously play this game. Even though I think you're crazy, because you guys know I think you're crazy, right? I'm still going to try to give you a good experience if you choose to play the game, right? But it's not after what's happened today, because this is me gonna, again, like I've mentioned in many other rants videos, this is me gonna have a conversation with you guys like you are my boys. I don't know why we require situations like this to happen for us to say that this is one of the worst video games of all time, right? I don't know why we require it. You know, EA recently, if you guys don't know, and you're just watching the video, or you just gone onto social media, EA made a mistake, okay? In the Foot Champs rewards, if you got certain ranks and you got your red picks, there was a very high chance of you getting players like Dembele and Mbappe. There were many people that packed Mbappe and Dembele. One of the guys in my Discord that helps me out for the reviews literally messaged me recently saying, I got both Mbappe and Dembele for the reviews, right? And the reason why this happened is because, yet again, EA screwed up, and they screwed up in the exact same way that they screwed up the Team of the Year Messi player. Now, if you guys don't remember, I also got Team of the Year Messi, but all that happened was I did the content for the Messi of me, getting it on the Road to Glory account, and then never continued the Road to Glory ever again. Because I think that this game, from top to bottom, from gameplay mechanics, from game modes, to how EA is handling content, to the stuff that they have been consistently doing this year, I think it is complete garbage, okay? Many promos have been let down from Inconsistency. Like Premier League team of the season, we've been getting good content daily, nice cards. Even I don't care if it's a flashback Wan-Bissaka. It's cool to get like a different card that like people can use and whatever. Even if the card is not like, in my opinion, like a Konate, right? Wan-Bissaka is still pretty cool to get for people that are, building that sort of team, all that kind of stuff. The inconsistency and the lack of care from EA side when it comes to putting out this content is actually disgusting and borderline unacceptable to the regular gaming community. The people, and don't take this to heart, guys, okay? Don't take this to heart, but you guys will understand what I'm going to tell you right now, okay? The people who play games like Call of Duty and like FIFA are not the actual gaming community. The actual gaming community will see the consistent things that we deal with on a daily basis, and they will be worse than your boy making those rant videos, okay? For instance, look at what happened with Helldivers 2 recently, with a very simple concept of you needing to link your accounts to a PlayStation account. Something simple like that, the gaming community freaks out about it, and it was changed immediately, right? But we require a situation like this for us to somehow open our eyes and make the decisions that we do to not play the game finally, right? Because of what, guys? Because of addiction to getting players. The reason why you are upset is because, similar situation to the Team of the Year Messi card, you missed out on an opportunity because you were not there. So because you missed out on that opportunity and it makes you feel like garbage because of that addiction part in yourself, because let's be honest, it's the only logical reason for people to be willingly playing this gameplay, because there's no redeeming qualities in it whatsoever, especially on console. If I do content for FC, because I'm a football content creator at the end of the day, right? If I do any sort of content for FC in next year's game, I am buying a second PC to do the gameplay on PC, because the console gameplay, especially after that one patch where they adjusted the the jockey system and the way that your players dribble, it made the console version of the game, in my honest opinion, unplayable. Every single core base mechanic of the gameplay was already garbage, right? Was already garbage. And it's like they watched that rant video and they're like, we're gonna make it worse. Okay? So the gameplay, no redeeming qualities, but on the PC, you will consistently, because we still deal with inconsistent gameplay, you will consistently get better gameplay on the PC in comparison to the console, right? But obviously I can't handle doing content, recording, and playing at the same time, because you guys know how PC gameplay is when it comes to that. So I have to buy a secondary PC to do that. And as a content creator, I am willing to do that because obviously this is my job and it makes me money, right? But look at what I have to do just to be able to play the most simple concept of a video game ever, right? A game like FIFA, a game like Call of Duty, even Call of Duty, like Call of Duty back in the day, you know, you had to buy a PC just to get the FOV slider and all that stuff, but you have that on console now, right? The things that PC has is like the audio thing and all that kind of stuff, but on console, there's ways to play Call of Duty and you're not being affected, like performance-wise, right? Performance-wise, for you to do the things that you do, right? Sure, you can get like high frames on PC and stuff, absolutely 100%. But if you're good on console, you can destroy people on PC. It's very possible, right? But FIFA, no, we deal with a different situation, because not only do I have to play the game on PC to hope to get a better experience, but then the game is so poorly optimized on the PC. Guys, if I were to put my mic next to my computer, not when I'm in the gameplay, but when I'm in the menus, my computer goes like really loud, and then when I go back into the gameplay, it stops. This happens in no other game that I play. I play Call of Duty that has obviously way more advanced graphics, that has to render the whole map, and I never hear that once in my life, okay? But even though PC has hackers and cheaters, and even though PC is very poorly optimized for you to play a very simple game that doesn't require like crazy graphical stuff, that's still what you would have to do if you want a more quote-unquote consistent experience, because you still have moments where you get bad gameplay on PC. Guys, I do multiple play reviews, okay? And I just have a better time doing it on the PC than I do on the console. But even though I have a better time on the PC, the base mechanics and the way you're supposed to attack and defend is still complete garbage. This game doesn't have any redeeming qualities. I cannot listen to a single opinion or fact from someone saying that they like the gameplay. You're out of your mind. And I've mentioned this in many of the rant videos as well. If you came at me in last year's game and you're like, hey, Inception, like the finishing is actually really solid, then you are correct, because it was actually very solid, except for the chip shots and the finesse shots inside the 18-yard box. But the finishing was good. Like even driven shots were like really good. But that's the thing, right? Because in last year's game, those core mechanics, like the finishing mechanic, is what carried that game. And I mentioned in the rant videos many times last year too, I'm like, the finishing is carrying this game so hard because the base mechanics are horrible, and they transferred over those base mechanics to another game, and then they made it feel worse with worse finishing, right? Where it's like you have to like, you have to green time so many opportunities. The driven shot doesn't work as well anymore. It's like a bunch of stuff, right? But back to this topic of discussion here, again, with people's addiction to playing this game, their addiction to getting these rewards, right? What EA is telling you over here, guys, is what you should have already known, okay? Willingly, if you play this game willingly, you're willingly playing this game knowing that EA Sports as a company is garbage, and you're willingly playing this game knowing that you have to be a little rat, you know, to play it, okay? When I do play reviews, trust me, my soul is being drained from my body every single time. Even when I have days where I just do 1 or 2 reviews, drained, man. Drained, bro. Because there's nothing unique about it. No authentic plays. It's garbage, okay? Garbage. And I'm talking about the base mechanics, but then the actual controls complete trash. I do skill moves that don't I know how to do this skill moves, EA. Okay, I've been playing this game for years. I've been a content creator for years. I know how to do the skill moves, but your game doesn't register it because your game is an unresponsive, base core mechanic piece of garbage. Okay, but this stuff right here, guys, it's like, can I give you guys a situation? It's like if I'm your boy and I tell you that your boy is behaving a certain way that you're not noticing, and he is this type of person, but he's not specifically saying he's that type of person, but you're still gullible and you're like, I'm still gonna hang out with him even though he's that type of person. No, this right here is not new information, okay? Where all of a sudden people are replying to this and saying, oh, so you do make this game in a way where, you know, even though we do really well in foot champs, we can't get the best rewards and we get the worst rewards. Of course. When has it not been like that, guys? The game is always formatted for that. The way you build your team is by getting them first owner or being lucky. This game does not have a grind concept to it unless you get lucky, guys. How many previous promo cards that cost 1.5, 1.6 million coins that you guys never saw in the game even 3 weeks after that promo, because the game is so based off of packing players and having them first owner nowadays that you're scared to buy a player and then lose 500k the next day. The game is formatted this way. So you think that EA willingly is going to give you good rewards just because you perform well in foot champs or well enough in foot champs? No, they're not going to keep this in the game, right? People are saying, oh, you should have kept it in the game. They're not going to keep it. Where do we live in, like, La La Land? You know they're not going to keep it. This is for my mental health. You can see all of these accounts are muted, okay? But it has nothing to do against the actual content creators. It's only muted for my mental health because I do not stay on this game the way that people think I stay on this game. No, I'm a content creator that hops on for the main content, and then whenever I feel like it in the morning, sure, I'll do individual player reviews that at the end of the day, I regret doing afterwards because it wasn't worth the stress of playing the game, okay? Because of these horrible base mechanics. But let's take a look at some of these tweets, okay? So, we had one from we have a lot, right? You genuinely can't do this. They've been doing it, Rocky. Rocky's my boy, right? But I'm gonna talk to you like you're my boy. They've been doing this. When has it been different, Rocky? When has it been different, my friend? We live, that's what I'm saying, we're not the same as the gaming community, because we live, when we play this game, we ignore how bad it is when we play it. We go past that part. We ignore it, guys. Not we, people that play the game ignore it, because me, every time I'm on it, I have to refrain so hard just to make my editing easier for the player reviews and stuff, right? But you genuinely can't do this. They've been doing it. They have done it on a consistent basis. Now, I think what he means specifically by you genuinely can't do this is to release a specific reward within the game and then changing that reward afterwards, right? Because technically speaking, like, I'm sure there's laws against that, right? So I think that's what he meant by that. But this should come as a surprise to nobody, okay? Especially after that Team of the Year Messi situation. Can't read the first part because of YouTube, right? Leave it as it is. Don't fix it so half the community that weren't busy on Friday night get Red Dembele, Mbappe, and we get shafted. Most out-of-touch company on this planet. I understand where you guys are coming from by tweeting this. I completely get it. But like I said, this is adhering more to people that wanted those Mbappes and those Dembeles. Guys, listen, man. Because we pretend like we play a different type of video game. If you want to be in a logical world, right? Sure, let's just tell EA, keep the rewards. We're at the end of the game. It's team of the season, right? That's basically the end of the game with the way that EA runs their garbage company, right? So just keep the rewards. But we're living in La La Land because it's never been like this in this game, okay? Your team building has always been based off of luck and you opening store packs. Luck from you doing 80 plus player picks and then all of a sudden you get a promo card and you're like, let's go. You can have 500 player picks, right? during the time period of like, I guess Fantasy FC or whatever that promo was, right? Where I got lucky and got Gundogan, who was like 300, 400k during that time period from like 20 player picks. Okay, what if I did 100 player picks and I never got Gundogan one time? It's based off of luck, okay? The stuff that we deal with in this game in comparison to any other game, it would be borderline unacceptable on every single level, from gameplay to game modes. Guys, the game modes, I'm sorry. I gotta mention this to you guys all the time. What video game do you guys play that has a ranked mode but doesn't have a regular mode? EA's regular mode in their eyes is you to play squad battles. Do you know how idiotic you have to be? You have to be borderline stupid. If I play a MOBA game, if I play COD, if I play this, if any game has a ranked and no regular online mode to play, and don't tell me classic matches, because if someone tells me classic match one more time, I'm gonna freak out. Cue the comment section saying classic match. But like it's like George here, right? Like even George, like I like George, right? Unintended rewards. So people that get rank 1 are not supposed to even sniff a Dembele or an Mbappe. Yes, George. That's how it's always been. It's EA Sports. We think this is gonna be different, guys. Come on. Mostly you guys, because I go on the content and I can't say mostly you guys, because I do the player reviews for the individual cards, and I did the reviews in the Elite Division, and I'm just like, you know, because some of the account that the account that I get the guy from, he gets like the craziest players, because player reviews for transfer market cards, guys, they grow over time. So if you see them at like 5k now, 6k now, they might hit like 24, 25 by the end of the year, maybe 30, 40, depends on the card. Well, we'll see this year, because this year is different than previous years, right? Especially with how things are going. But you know, let's see what else people said, right? Are you for real right now? From Zwayback, a more logical response, in my honest opinion. By unintended, I think you mean it was giving out too good of players. You wish for users to get worse players the EA way. But that's how it always is. That's how your rewards work in FIFA. They're pack luck, and the way that they give you player picks from your luck. It's all luck. It's all a gamble. Okay, that's how you build your team. It's either you do that or you go with first owner SBC meta players. For instance, Ezebiu, Timo Werner, Sawa when she came out, Konate recently. Unless you go down that route, the way you build your team from the promo cards is pack opening and luck from player picks, or luck from grinding SBCs. But I don't know about you guys, because another reason why I think you guys are crazy is the amount of menu grinding you have to do in comparison to gameplay grinding to get stuff in a game. If I play any game where I'm in the menus more than the actual gameplay, and I'm not getting paid to play it, this is a straight exit, go into the and I'm stupid, go into the game, right, and uninstall. It'd be a straight uninstall. If I'm in the menus more than playing the game, it's a straight uninstall, right? It's cool to have the menu content as the main piece, as long as you have the gameplay content that's also the main piece for you to get stuff, okay? I got this guy, I think 2 different weekends while doing the reviews. We got him rank 2 because of EA's disconnects during the Bundesliga team of the season, right? Which we'll be talking about in a bit too. We got those disconnects, got him rank 2, it was like 18-2, and the rewards were horrible. It's like, okay, rewards are horrible. I've done my division rivals games in the Elite, so what I should do is just close the game and get off. Cool. They want you to be in the menus more than anything, right? Valid response. Guys, you guys are all giving valid responses, but we're living in La La Land because you're doing this against EA, who don't care. Because, guys, listen, all of these likes, all of these retweets, maybe the core community, like, we're chilling, right? But the gamers who play Call of Duty and FIFA, they'll never, like, they'll never do that boycott like they do for Call of Duty, or like they do for like other video games that are doing very stupid decisions, like Helldivers 2, like Escape from Tarkov. It will not happen because The casual person is the person that doesn't go to YouTube, doesn't watch content, but spends the money on the game anyways, doesn't even go on the game to see that Mbappe and Dembele are no longer available through Reds, and they go play their foot champs normally. That's what the actual person is that plays the game, right? What else we got here? I think we had one from Nep, right? So you have to be joking, leave it as it was. In a logical world, it should be left as it was, because they're literally changing a reward. Like, anyways, you have to be joking, leave it as it was. Everyone was happy. Legit mad that you intend to shaft people for playing your competitive game mode. No, they're shafting you from playing the game in general, right? So that you are always in the menus grinding your player picks and grinding your little store packs, okay? Even the main content creation on YouTube right now is calm down, is opening store packs. Store packs come out, that's the main content. Not playing the game. Store packs could be one of the contents, sure, but the main content. And the viewer who can't afford it, they watch it because of addiction. What other reason, man? Guys, I don't know about you, man, and it's not to say anything about myself in comparison to you guys, no, but like, I couldn't care less what you pack. Right? I could care if you got it through the game through actual grinding. For instance, I think reward videos that make sense is when you get to the elite division early on in the year and you hit the elite and like, hey, I earned this objective, here's what I got. Or you did foot champs and you're showing your foot champs rewards. But doing store packs, cringe, man. It's cringe. It's cringe. I can't blame people for doing it, because when you're a content creator, especially if you stream, you're going to adapt to the meta of what you're noticing is getting you the views, right? Because guys, to be honest with you, the type of content that I produce, I know is not the thing that gets me the most views. I know which type of content would get me the most views, but I don't continue that content, right? For instance, the road to glory, right? Let's just go to the road to glory here, right? So my channel, and we go to the road to glory, right? So some good series that we do is reviewing people's tactics to see if they're good and bad, right? That's a good one that people like a lot. I don't do this consistently because in order for me to do those videos, I have to play the game normally. So that's why I don't get them often. You get them sometimes because I try to release different formations, 4-3-2-1, 4-2-2, like different variations of a 4-2-2, different variations of a 4-2-4, blah, 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 right? But you can see here, right, that if I do like what actual main content is for FIFA, like a road to glory, especially a first owner one, this does really well on the channel, right? But I just stopped posting consistently for it because that's you playing the game normally. And I can't play the game normally, guys. I can't because I see all these things outside of the gameplay, outside of the game modes, and how EA treats their player base and how the EA treats their fan base. And it makes you depressed. It makes you sad. Why do you think all of these Twitter accounts are muted? Because when I open up social media, I don't want to see FIFA stuff. I'm very grateful for the life that I have. I'm very grateful that the content that I create will still get a viewership. I'm very grateful. But this game is garbage. And it always has been garbage. I don't need a situation like this to happen for me to see that it's garbage, for me to see how EA handles situations like this where in a logical world the rewards should be kept, but they won't be. Because I'm not blind. I don't open this game and pretend like I'm going to play a good video game. I don't. The two things that carries this game a lot, the main one is content whenever they do good ones, right? Because guys, we're literally memes because guys, you know the memes. 1 o'clock, hop on, 101, hop off. Okay. That's one of the main memes. You guys know this meme, right? So the content, whenever they provide something cool, that's great. I love when they release like a flashback card that's actually relevant or a player moments card that's actually relevant, not these cards that are being released that can't be played in the meta of this gameplay because you've made it even more meta where using normal cards will annoy certain people. There's no like, oh, this card has a cool... Guys, if I'm playing the game seriously, no, it's absolute full meta or nothing because these players don't know how to move anymore, especially after that recent patch. Maybe on the PC it would be more playable, but guys, and again, EA, they live in La La Land, like some of the people that play this game when it comes to them expecting EA to actually do cool stuff for them, okay? They live in La La Land because them releasing the game for free on PlayStation as a content creator, guys, on any other game, W, let's go. More people on the game, they get the game for free, more viewership. W, I love it, right? Doesn't work that way in this game, guys. Guys, the servers, the way the gameplay is set up, the inconsistent gameplay was already garbage beforehand. What makes you think it was going to be better afterhand, bro? Please tell me. More people on the servers are going to cause more issues. I was playing during the Bundesliga team of the season, like I mentioned to you about the 18-2. I disconnected from 2 games that I won. I won the game and disconnected. And it was like that for hours, guys. Like maybe even like half the day you couldn't play the game. And it's like, hey guys, like we just came back and we just fixed, like we have devs telling us we just fixed the situation, you guys should be okay to go now. And then you hop back on the game and the issue is still there. They tell you they fix an issue and it's still there. But this is a consistent pattern when it comes to how EA does their things in this game. Guys, I'm on the sideline waiting for another football simulator for a long time now, right? I'm hoping that a game like UFL comes out and it's sick. I'm hoping that it is, right? Because I want to play a good football game because I like football. I want to play a good football game. This is not a good football game. This is irrelevant garbage, okay? I do the content for the people who consistently, play the game. They have their reasons. You guys can live your life the way you want to live your life. And at the end of the day, you playing the game is what provides me the living, okay? I'm not an idiot. But guys, you have to also view it in a different way because some people, when I say this to them, they're like, oh, Inception's this, Inception's that. Guys, no one's going to be honest with you when it comes to this type of stuff because this is what a lot of people think, but they just don't say it out loud. But you guys know I'm going to say it to you anyways because I don't care, okay? I remember back in the day just complaining about inconsistent gameplay mainly. Hey guys, let's fix inconsistent gameplay. Now the core mechanics suck and we have inconsistent gameplay and the servers are overloaded where you can't even get wins. You get losses for loading up into a game, not starting it, not even kicking off. You disconnect and go back into the servers and you keep that L. Nothing happens when you keep that L because your game modes make no sense for the state of your game. You have game modes that have quantity amount in a game where people get disconnected on a consistent level. This is the worst video game I've ever played. FIFA 19, the gameplay, they're kind of neck and neck, right? Because you had to play like a circus rat in FIFA 19 to play that game. That's PTSD right there. But this game is on the same level because these mechanics and what's really carrying it from being the worst is all of these mistakes that they're making within the game. Guys, them disconnecting and stopping this partnership with FIFA, I wanted to grab my chair. Right? Because people are so stupid. I wanted to grab my chair and literally, if I can throw it through the monitor and across to another person and be, if that could happen, I would be so. I had people. Don't forget these things. I had people saying in their videos, "Oh, guys, I think that when they end their partnership with FIFA, they actually have more potential to fixing their game properly." Are you guys out of your minds? When I saw that, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna refrain from making this video. I'm gonna refrain. But when I first started doing the initial videos, I kept telling people, man, I'm like, I'm gonna refrain from making this video because if I see someone say something so stupid one more time, I'm gonna freak out. You think EA losing a partnership with a global brand like FIFA is going to make their game better? No, it's made it worse because they care less. Look at how many mistakes exist in the game nowadays in comparison to when they were partnered with FIFA. They've made a lot of mistakes in the past, guys, but not like this year, bro. Not like this year. Do you know how game-breaking it is to give an audience Team of the Year Messi, Team of the Season Mbappe and Dembele, just like that, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, we don't need to do this anymore, and we're actually going to change the rewarding system. Do you know how insane that is, dude? You guys in the comment section, you're giving logical responses. But you're living in La La Land when you're giving these logical responses, because EA is not that company. EA is not like Epic Games, where you go to Epic Games and you tell them how stupid they are, the stupid decisions that they're making, and in like less than 24 hours they change things, right? You don't play for that company. We've had 4 or 5 gameplay patches that have not influenced the gameplay at all because they like it the way it is, because people who are headless chickens can play it, right? People who have no brain cells can play the game. That's where they like it, right? And you expect them to keep the rewards the same? You expect EA Sports to do that? You have been playing this game weekly, monthly, yearly, where this has been a consistent thing. You will not get consistent rewards from grinding. You get rewards based off of luck and based off of your addiction for that luck, okay? People need to open their eyes. I don't know why people do not see it this way. You need to open your eyes when it comes to this type of stuff. You play a trash game, right? Trash things are going to happen. That's it. That's all there really is to say. The game came out for free. It was completely chalk to play. The Bundesliga Team of the Season Weekend League was the worst weekend league to play the game. Like the disconnects, I couldn't go into a game to load up a match. I was trying to do a review for like certain cards, and I just wanted to go in. I get upset because I'm staying on the game longer than I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. I get upset. I want to get into the game and I want to get off as quick as possible. When I do that content, done. I'm out of there. And I'm staying longer just because I have to wait for them to figure it out. Oh, guys, like, I didn't like when I saw Dev literally say we fixed the issue, and I went into the game and I was still disconnecting. I was like, guys, that weekend league for the Bundesliga, I could have easily gone 13-7 easily, because I disconnected 5 times. But from 5 of those disconnects, I got 2 losses. 5 disconnects, guys. And another person in a logical sense will tell you, oh, then why are you playing the game? Guys, because let me tell you something, bro. Go play literally any other video game. You're good to go, buddy. Unless they have like a server, shutdown because of what, guys, we experienced that, but they'll keep their servers up because servers up means give us more FIFA points, give us more packs. That's what it means, bro. They don't do like a massive server shutdown because the gameplay is trash and because there's delay and because you're getting disconnects and you can literally see your players skipping, like they're going boom 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 boom, like they're skipping in the game because of the servers being bad. I told you guys, bro. I told you guys back in the old FIFA 50, when I used to rant about gameplay, that the server influences the gameplay. Not oh, the server online. No, it's the gameplay. There's something coded in this game that screws it up completely. It's broken. I'll never forget that test I did. I always mention this in many of my rant videos. I'll never forget that test I did when I played FIFA 16 or 17. I streamed for 10 hours, never lost. But you guys know it's not a results thing for me, right? But I have to mention the results because the result ricks. Results ricks in a game that's trash. Never lost. 10 hours. I told the stream at the end because I went into kickoff with, it was Real Madrid and Barcelona. Went into kickoff. I noticed that the gameplay was bad in kickoff. Turned off my stream, went upstairs, came back downstairs. Went back into the game to see what the gameplay was like, and it was better because it was later on in the night. For an offline kickoff mode. I haven't done further testing of this recently because, like I mentioned to you guys many times, my disconnect from this game was FIFA 17 December. We got the rewards for Foot Champs during that time period, but look at my content after that. It was all, like, it wasn't normal FIFA stuff afterwards. So that's essentially the normal me quitting the game. That's not content creator me. You know what I'm saying? Like, not grinding a road. Like, I'll try a road to glory every year. 4 or 5 episodes in, I'm like, no. We play a trash game. EA is a trash company. I'm not scared to say this. Do I want them to be a trash company? No, it's not like I make these rant videos because I'm a toxic person. I'm not just a toxic person for the sake of it, guys, right? But this is unacceptable. They have to do better. But they won't do better because it's EA Sports. If this was me playing UFL or playing goals in the first year of the game, you think I'm going to react this way? No, because I want to be constructive. I want to tell them what they could do better in the game. But if you surpass 2 to 3 years, 3 years, I'm already pushing it. If you surpass 2 years and your game is still a broken pile of garbage, and this would go for those games as well if they were, I would be the exact same way I am now with FIFA, with those games, if need be. Okay? I can't believe we had good finishing last year and then they changed it. That's mind-blowing to me, man. Because I know they watch the rant videos, guys. I know they do. I know they watch it, but they watch it to go in the opposite direction. They're like, oh, he likes the finishing? Let's change it. Oh, he likes when players can do certain things. Oh, Inception hates animations that are like extra animations that make your players feel more sloppy. We should do more of that. Oh, Inception hates the way that the players feel controls-wise, moving left and right. We're going to make that worse. Garbage company, man. This is the most illogical game you will ever play. We play it because sometimes the content is good and because of football. Okay? You guys know how I can get. I'm going to stop there. There's many things to talk about. Even recently, Martinelli is glitched and he's a 99 rated overall recently. Right? I think it's on Twitter if you want to, like, I'll just show you guys because why not, right? Let's just show the consistent garbage within this game. Right? Martinelli 99. Right? Here's another one. Some Martinelli evils have gone to 99 rated. Right? Like it's just mistake after mistake. These ones the people are not going to mind, but this is like you're not just going to get a random gaming reward in a video game randomly. I don't know a game that does this. All of a sudden it just randomly gives you something better or worse or for those of you that continuously play, right? I do feel sorry because if you like the game, you like what you like, guys. I'm not going to go against you, okay? I think you're crazy. Don't let that. I think you're crazy, okay? But you enjoy what you enjoy. Don't let people tell you what to do in your life, right? But I think you're crazy. That's me talking to you like you're my boy, okay? But I do feel sorry that you miss out often, not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, not just 10 times, 11 times, 12 times. I'm sorry that you often miss out on the opportunity to get stuff that will make your experience more enjoyable in this game. I do genuinely mean that. Even though I think you're crazy, right? I do genuinely mean that. That I do feel sorry for people that miss out on this sort of content because it is borderline unacceptable for them to release a broken thing like that to begin with, because that's how you know they don't care, right? And then it's unacceptable to remove that said reward. But again, that specific point that I just made at the end there is only logical for any other video game because you know EA Sports is going to go back to that same old format they do. And we can't play this game with our eyes closed. They do that on a consistent basis. That's where they want this game to be. It's not based off of you playing the game and getting rewarded based off of you playing the game a certain way or winning more. That stuff doesn't matter. It's all luck. It's all pack addicts. It's all addicts in general. And it's all just a gamble. That's what it is. Okay? Guys, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Maybe even if you disagree with me, guys, I'm just speaking from the heart. I don't care. I do not make these videos to have people agree with me. I don't care if people agree with me. I'm just saying what I think. I'm talking to you like you're my boy, and that's it. Okay? You guys have yourself a great day. We'll continue the content whenever I can. Guys, I have footage. I did Wirtz the first day, and I still haven't edited the footage because just looking at the game irritates me. I have the Wirtz footage a long time ago, and I still haven't edited it. On a personal level, I'm good, guys, but I just wish, because I would love to be able to work, really, you know, stream the whole day, hire editors to post to my YouTube. That would be great. I would love that. Just play a game because it's actually good, you know? I miss streaming. Streaming is great. Streaming is a lot of fun. Every time I stop by the streams, for the amount of people that we get for the 1 o'clock, because I only go on the streams just to get the 1 o'clock content whenever I can, it's always a good time, man, you know? But I do feel bad because every time I'm in the stream, I always tell these guys that I think they're crazy for playing the game every single time. But I tell you guys on YouTube as well, you know? Because it's cooked, my dudes. It's cooked. Anyways, guys, you guys have yourself a great day, okay? Don't let this stress you out too much. If you continuously play the game, just play the game, get whatever you get, and go from there. We've gotten to a point where a lot of people have meta enough teams. Sure, you want the top tier ones. I completely understand, but if you willingly play this game, you know that you're playing a trash game, and things are gonna happen. That's what I have to tell you. Okay, don't be surprised. You can be upset if you want to. I mean, it makes complete sense because it's so stupid. It really logical game perspective, it's just dumb it's just stupid. It's all stupid. But it's always been like this, guys. This is not new information. I don't need a moment like this stuff to happen, or the belly and you don't need these moments to happen, because you know it's like I mentioned earlier. It's like when I'm telling you what your boy is like without him actually publicizing what he's like, or making what he's like public, right? But you know what he's like, and then when it comes out that he's actually that certain way, and then you get surprised by it, it's like, guys, come on, man, come on, dude. Okay, if you willingly play the game, you know you're playing a trash game, you know trash things will happen, and then you go from there, right? You can either go off the game or stay on the game, entirely up to you. But when you are on it, you know that you're playing trash. That's it. When stuff like this happens, guys, I look at stuff like this and I'm like, yeah, typical EA. I'm not surprised. They did the same thing to Team of the Year Messi. I got Team of the Year Messi and I couldn't care less about the card, right? It was done. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I do these videos in a format of me talking to you like you're my friends. Like I know you. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it'll kind of imagine just me being in a Discord chat or a party chat just talking to you guys. That's how I like to talk to you guys. I would do the same thing if I streamed. I would do the same thing if I wasn't doing YouTube specific content, specifically the stream, right? It's just how I am as a person, personally, right? But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this conversation. I'm just trying to open people's eyes up a little bit, because people in life, even away from FIFA, they only need moments to happen for them to actually see it, instead of just seeing it before it even happens. You know what I'm saying? Especially a moment like this. You know that their rewards are random. You know that that's how it works all the time. You should not be surprised with that. You know that that's their intention when they make the game. Okay? You guys have yourself a great one. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.